affect people, but that's not the law. And I think you'd have to talk to your legislators to see if they think the legislature would be willing to change that. That's the procedure you have to follow.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Any other questions about the bylaws changes that we are recommending to them? Yes, sir.
This is kind of a follow-up to her question. If I understand, it's been clarified, many people are no longer going to be able to vote since we're not registered right here. Now, we have not amended the bylaws. The bylaws in effect right now allow any property owner to vote. Is that correct?
That's the current bylaw, yes, sir.
So at this particular meeting, all property owners will be allowed to vote or not allowed to vote. If you have not changed your mind, you haven't changed the bylaw yet.
Dwayne can respond to that, but the state statute overrides the bylaws.
If in fact, and I don't remember how many elections we've all been to here, but if in fact members or property owners were allowed to vote previously, that probably wasn't proper, because the state law, as Lauren says, overrides our bylaws. So right now, you are subject to the rule that the only persons who can vote here are registered voters of this district, those certified by the clerk or the auditor in Brookings County and Hamilton County. So you're kind of stuck right now. Those are the only folks who can vote.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
I have a statement about future assessments. My understanding is that there's going to be meetings in June for road districts, setting up road districts, and probably are situations coming up for sewer districts. Now, why would people in our position who own property here and can't vote for taxation without representation? Aren't you impeding your ability to set up future districts? You're going to run into the same situation we're talking about today.
Did everybody hear the question? For the most part, the simple solution to that is you do what I did and what others in the room have done, is that you change your voter registration to where you own property. And then you can vote.
Why would I agree to a road district if you're going to come up with the same situation that we're dealing with today, based on our representation?
These districts of various kinds, and there are road districts, and there are lake project districts, and there are sanitary districts, and all kinds of districts in South Dakota. And they are all creatures of statute, and they don't necessarily all have the same rules about who votes on whether or not they get taxed for improvement. I've set up road districts, and you're right, I think the people who have property that abut the road in the district, whether they live there or not, are able to vote.